All right, here we go. 3 5-minute rounds in the bantamweight division. That's 140 pounds. You can see on the right-hand side of your screen Daniyar Koishybek fighting out of the red corner. Now he's on the left-hand side, and his opponent, Abdulmalik Mugidinov. Fighting out of the blue corner.
Good punch to the body from Mugidinov. We talked about that southpaw body shot earlier. It's a killer.
Kick from Koishybek. And here, if you wonder if those kicks are hard, even the theoretically quote-unquote light kicks still have a good smack to them. And already the crowd cheering for Koishybek. Daniyar.
Mugidinov really trying to put in work to the body early. A few punches, a few body kicks. There's another one, but great answer back to the legs by Koishybek.
Koishybek, another Kazakh native with an insane record, and they've all been defending those records. It's all those Kazakh fighters in the red corner, 7-0, 8-2, 6-0, 8-1, all winning here tonight. They're on a tear.
Nice control over that far side wrist that Mugidinov's using. It's hard to see if he still has it, but it looks like he's controlling the opposite wrist with his whizzer hand. But Koishybek's moving him. He's moving him around. He's not letting him just sit there and keep his balance.
Yeah,
Keeping him guessing.
For that trip. That trip has been real elemental here tonight. We've seen so many of those sweeps with the kick sweeps.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful reversal from Mugidinov to take the back.
Beautiful hips there.
Yeah, that was a great scramble.
And then Koishybek worked right up to his feet instead of being stuck down there. I mean, that's what you got to do. As soon as a guy gets on top, you bounce back up. If you let him get settled, you might be there for a minute or two.
Nice dump.
See, but bounce right back to his feet, though.
Like it's as if he was listening to you. Is this what you're talking about, Kevin?
It can be discouraging for the guy on top, too. For Mugidinov, you know, you get this big, powerful lift. You do a great reversal, and then all of a sudden, bam, he's right back on his feet again. It's like, oh, man, I just did all that.
Back to the center of the cage. Now it looks like these two athletes want to trade a little bit.
Yeah, good jabs from Mugidinov.
Koishybek shooting the single. Gives up on it. Good defense, Wizard. Mugidinov fighting it off.
They're pretty evenly matched, but I say Mugidinov is a little better on the striking, and Koishybek has a slight advantage on the grappling, but it's slight either way.
Yeah, closely matched on paper as well. Mugidinov 4-3 in his young career as a 25-year-old, and Koishybek with that impressive record of 7-1 at 28 years old. Both these young 20s trying to make their way up the ladder.
Yeah, Koishybek wants to be here. He wants to, and almost got him down, but Man, Muginov's got great balance.
He sure does.
He's got
Good
great
round,
balance,
man.
great hips.
You saw the respect between the fighters. Like, wow, you got something. Like they both kind of looked at each other at the same time. You got something.
I think he shocked him a little bit. He's got great hips. Okay, all right. Now we're using a stool. Somebody getting the logic in there. Yeah. Somebody step up. Put this man on a stool, please.
You're just tuning in. You're watching Eagle FC 50 from beautiful Kazakhstan live on FlexCast. Don't forget to tell your friends and family about everything Eagle FC is doing, broadcasting all over the world in tens and tens and tens and tens of countries. I don't even know what the number is now. 40 plus. I saw 40 plus something flags on Facebook.
Nice.
So at least 40 countries. Download the app live and free on FlexCast. Jay Adams alongside Motown Phenom Kevin Lee. Great scraps so far. Just a night of quality, of skilled mixed martial artists in the cage here in Kazakhstan. It's been a real treat. Just like you saw in that first round, quality back and forth action. Here we go, round two.
Oh, big right hand from Koishybek.
Swing and a miss.
And right back where you want to be, though.
Both of these bantamweights are springing back up. It's like they took the memo you gave them, because they weren't doing it necessarily before you said that.
Yeah.
Now every time one of the guys has gone down, they've sprung right back up since you said that.
I'm not sure who's this guy giving them instruction there. You see the judge
is coming over
there. Yeah, you can't do that, bro.
He's getting walked out.
You can't just. I'm not sure who
there
he is.
He just
he was in
there,
the corner? Oh,
yeah.
okay.
But you're only allowed two, right? And then the third guy's supposed to be, I thought the third guy's supposed to be sitting back. He certainly can't come over to the neutral corner where they're fighting.
Not.
Yeah,
absolutely
That's
not.
That's why they walked him away.
Muginov in on a takedown. Hard to see if he got his hands locked. Yeah, it's stuck. Stalemate.
Yeah, that's
Stalemate
legit.
There.
That's a legit break.
All right.
You hear the fans starting to chant now. The fans from Nur-Sultan, Kazakhstan, are starting to really make some positive encouraging noise for the native son.
Muginov's got to use his striking a little bit more. You know, he's waiting once they get into distance. He's just waiting for Koishybek to do something first.
Those cage grabs. That's going to start driving me nuts now that I see it.
Yeah,
the worst thing that happens to is your hand gets slapped away. I'm just going to keep doing it until there's a point or a warning.
There's something. There needs to be something said to him. You can't let this many guys get away with grabbing the fence. Trying to trip.
You want to guess what the referee just had to slap away there and why Koishybek didn't go down on that?
Yeah, but again, like you said, it's no hard warning, though.
Yeah, just a slap.
It's just a slap away.
Literally a slap on the wrist, right? They say it's a slap on the wrist.
Literally.
Yeah.
You know, say something to the guy. Stop doing it. I don't know that in Russian, but put some tone in your voice.
Right. 2 minutes to go here in the second round. Two extremely closely matched athletes. It's another legit standout. Who wants it more? This is really anybody's fight up for grabs. Clearly the fans here in Kazakhstan know who they want to win. Oh, dropped coming in. Sat him down. Mugidinov applying some pressure now.
Back to the body.
I think this is Mugidinov's game plan. I think you were saying earlier he's got the striking edge, whereas Koishybek likes that ground game.
Yeah, he must be seeing something open and being able to counter, like right there.
Oh, right there, that left hand.
Koishybek came in.
And then body punch that you like so much. And he's got that awkward southpaw style that Koishybek definitely does not like.
Yeah, it's hard to get a timing on.
We haven't seen a ton of KOs tonight. We've seen a lot of fights go we've seen a medium amount of fights go the distance. We've seen a lot of subs.
Rear naked, guillotine, an anaconda.
Yeah, it's been kind of a sub night, all in all.
A few TKOs in there.
Yeah. Now, and we also had a small card too, size-wise. We had a lot. We had a lot of flyweights, a lot of bantamweights. Not to say they can't knock out their opponent, but
less likely though.
Less likely. Yep. All right, this one's going to go to a third and final round. How are you scoring it at home? And I guess we've got the expert here. We should ask him how he's scoring it here in the studio.
I think Mugidinov kind of ran away with that last round. Seemed like he's taken over. The first round was really back and forth, but it seemed like he was running away with that last round, and all the momentum is in his corner. So this is definitely his fight to lose.
Will he change the pattern and be the first blue corner win in 9 fights?
Wow, since the opening fight, huh? Wow.
Yeah, since the opening. No, sorry, the second fight. Magomedov.
Oh, gotcha.
Magomedov was the only red corner win. Shamaj Khan, Magomedov over Beksat Isakov. That was the only
blue corner
win. Sorry. Little bit too much Vaseline for the referee's preference. Here we go, third and final round. Who wants it more? Mugidinov or Koishybek?
Nice check.
Starting to throw some leather now.
Yeah, Mugidinov is just a little bit sharper. You can tell he might have a little more experience kickboxing. But that's not to say that Koishybek can't catch him.
Right.
He's explosive. He's throwing hard. He could catch him with something they doesn't see coming. And he's going for it. If you want to make something happen, that's the way to do it. You got to go for it.
And Mugidinov has been able, in the last round and a half, to get back to his feet. So even when Koishybek takes him down, he's been able to either stuff the takedown or get right back up. And I think that's made the difference, because that's been what's given Mugidinov the chance to let his hands go.
Yeah.
And that's where he starts pulling out. After you get halfway through the round, Koishybek can't get the takedown.
Yep.
Mugidinov starts implementing his game.
And now it's Koishybek just kind of content to keep him pressed against the fence. He isn't really even trying much to take him down anymore. Like you said, every time he's just popping back up. And it takes so much energy to take someone down. He's probably better off, I'll press him, I'll beat up his legs. I'll land some little punches if he lets me. But why waste the time, especially these days when if you don't land the takedown and land some damage, the judges don't score it as highly as they used to.
Interesting. See, this has been the difference.
Oh,
okay, now finally Koishybek gets his back. This is his best chance in about a round and a half. Right up to that point, Mugidinov had solved the riddle and was able to stuff the takedown and able to get back out to the center of the cage and turning into striking. Now the knee, this is not good for Mugidinov. He's got to get out of there. Got a little bit of a lead, at least on our unofficial scorecard, and he's got to try to protect it. It's game time for Mugidinov. It's gut check time.
Yeah, I agree.
He's in there with, what many people consider to be a superior fighter, better record, and, this was really kind of the Kazakh's night, and Mugidinov's trying to play the spoiler.
Yep, you can't give it to him. Nice trip there. Nice trip to take the back. This is what he needs. Just a little something to swing it back in his favor and make the judges think twice.
Yeah, if he can maintain this dominant position for the next minute and a half, I think it's Mugidinov's to win.
A lift would be nice.
Oh, yeah. Like you said, style points.
But you see how Koishybek hooked behind his leg there. That stopped him from being able to really elevate him and slam him.
Good defense from Koishybek.
He's got that look of desperation in his eyes, though.
Yeah, I saw that.
He might go for it here.
I saw that.
He might go for it here. He's like, oh, man,
like, I'm
give me a chance, bro.
Yeah, all my boys are winning. I can't be the only one in the locker room, man.
And he might put his chin on a platter for him, don't? He can't get crazy.
Yeah, this is Mugidinov's
He can't get crazy.
world. Man,
big scramble, big scramble.
He didn't get the memo that this was the Kazakh night.
If I'm here, I'm breaking off, though. Trying to get back to the open and make something happen. I still say it's close, but it's favoring Mugidinov.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. I think that's why you saw that look on Koishybek's face. He feels it. He hasn't been able to do what he normally does in a fight. Now, keep in mind, this is another one of those Kazakhs with an insane record. He's 7-1. He's used to doing what he needs to do inside the cage. All right, this one goes to the judges. How'd you score it at home? Neither one of these fighters is lobbying the judges right now. They're both too tired.
The goose has sounded, so
the goose has sounded.
It's up to the judges, and to be honest, I'm not too sure how they're gonna score it. I think second round is clearly Mugidinov's. The third round is a little more up in the air.
Yeah, third round was close. Super close.
Third round's close. First round was close. Only the second round had a decisive winner.
This one can go in any direction. This is that classic, don't leave it up to the judges. But a lot of times that's easier said than done. Beautiful shot of the arena. Hope you're enjoying this free FlexCast presentation. Eagle FC 50. I'm Jay Adams alongside the Motown phenom, Kevin Lee. And we're going to get the decision right now. Let's go cage side and see who won.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we call the judges scorecard for the season. All 3 judges scored this contest with one unanimous decision. But representing the blue corner, Abdulmalik.
Yeah, right call. It's the right decision.
Yeah, he was just a little bit sharper with his strikes. I think he landed a little more damage. and did some control in the second and third rounds.